Hey there, welcome to another tutorial. First of all, apologies for such late reply. I was just so involved with a lot of things. I'll try my best to be consistent and also love the likes and subscribe so far I've been getting. Thank you for all the support and and I hope I can add more value. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to attach a weapon to our body. So let's get started. It's quite simple and straightforward. Shouldn't be much of a struggle. And yes, I will soon release the entire project for free for everyone in my Patreon. I will get that done soon as well. So look forward to that. Thank you very much. Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial. In today's tutorial, we are going to equip all the weapon, attach it to our body. Like if I click on this, it goes to our back. If I click on that, it goes to our this and that. Yeah, it's just, that's how at the end of the day it's going to look like. And yeah, so let's get started. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to go to our viewport. We are going to check in our character and we are going to go to our mannequin. And as you see, there are some, well, our mannequin contain all the bones and everything. And if you want to visualize them, the best way to go is like all hierarchy. And yeah, you can see all the bones in them. And say, for example, if you get lost, you can press F and you can get back to them, get back to the your mannequin. So first thing we are going to do is we are going to go to our spine one and we are gonna add a socket. We are going to name this the same way we have named here. I'm just gonna bring it here, and yeah, this one we are gonna like Control C and Control V. The reason I want to keep it same is just to reduce conflicts. And so now just to preview where our weapon is going to be, our main weapon, we could always go on, we can always like preview assets where like yeah, we can like adjust. I know some, but you can see there's a shadow. I don't know why is it not appearing in the screen, but let's see. So now like you just have to move that. Yeah, see, now it appeared. I think so. It's just Unreal being Unreal. So yeah, let's just bring this down here. Let's just attach this over here. And yeah, this is our first preview asset. By the way, this is just previewing, not that the character is going to have the weapon. Like if you play, there's nothing. It's just for the sake of viewing. And now the next thing we are going to go and get is offhand. Now in the same spine, you could also add another bone, by the way. And we can name this the one which we have selected. And we can also, just preview the weapon on this dude as well. Just type SWORD, which is my other weapon. And the other weapon also is behaving the same way. Don't know why. Yeah, so this one can also like come here. And yeah, so yeah, this is good so far. Just ignore the, yeah, it's just for the sake of, yeah, it's just there. So and also now we'll add one in the back as well, somewhere here. So for that we can add a socket. We are going to get the one here which is two hand, and we are going to paste it here. And yeah, like again we can preview our stuff, you see. And oh, surprising, this hasn't disappeared though. And we're just gonna bring it like that. I'm not very much worried about like the logic behind it for now. So yeah, my man is equipped with a lot of weapon for now. We can also add another thing, which is a shield for sure. We can also add that in our fifth spine, like add a socket. We can name this as just shield. We don't have any shield at the moment, but yeah, for the future. So a few things we need to do is, you see, once the player removes the attached item, we need to get rid of this. So we will Control X this, and we are going to compile and save this first. We're going to go to our player blueprint. We are going to create a function. This can be named as attached item. Obviously, we're just going to paste here, but we don't need any of them, to very honestly speaking. Like, so what do we need here? We need our attached equipment info, because for obvious reason, we attach this one to this one. Then here we need the equipment slot
index, and the value, we are just gonna go and like, come on, we'll just change the name as equipment slot index. Yeah, that's much better. Now let's attach this to this, and this is what it is, and let's now compile and save, and we are going to go back to our this one. So now this one, we are going to call this one in here. So from our player reference, we are going to get attached item, which is pretty much same as the one which we had previously. And equivalent slot index here, and item, let's just change the name of this thing in our, we'll just name this as item info, item item info, so that it's, yeah, let's just see whether the changes are made. Yeah, so this is good. And yeah, it's basically the same thing, but we are just getting it from our player reference. Now here is where we are going to add all our new things, where we are going to get spawn actor from classes. Then we are going to get break item info, and for our item class it's going to go to, it's going to go here. And oh, just attach this to this as well first. Now for the spawn transform is the location of where it needs to be spawned, so we can get the make transform. And for our make transform, so now now we're going to go and get to spawn transform. We are going to in this get soc, yeah, we're going to get socket transform mesh, where we're going to take our mesh as a reference where it has been set to. Now here is the best part, like the socket name is not needed because we already got them in our enum, which is the item type here. Oh sorry, it's going to be item enum item. So now we are going to go and get enum to string, and we are going to now convert this into the socket name. Let's try to make it a bit more organized. Now we need to attach this one to our character. So we have a function called attach attach actor to component. This is gonna attach the weapon to our component, and snap to target, snap to target, snap to target, and our parent is gonna be the mesh, or of course why not, and our target is gonna be self, and our socket is gonna be, don't drag it from here, just drag it from here. Now what we are doing here is we are spawning the item from the item info here, and we first we get the item from the item info, then we spawn, then we attach it. So this is the 3 step which we are going through. Now if you save it and you do that. Oh, what was that? What was that? No, no. So now I select a weapon, and I select a weapon, attach this, and oh, come on, man. Not that. So now we add them, and now I add this to this. Oh, so basically what is going on is there's a collision system. Yeah, I see what is the issue. Yeah, no. I see where, yeah, that's cool. We will fix the issue. So for that we are spawning, for that we need to go to our items, and we are spawning the item from item BP, and here on the item mesh. Now if you go to this item mesh, we need to go to our collision preset. We are going to go to we're going to create our own custom collision, and in this case we're going to ignore the pawn, and we're going to ignore the camera, and yeah. Now let's compile and save this. Now in this, again, custom, ignore the pawn, ignore the camera, and let's give it a try. And why is that happening? We do not know. Let's find out. See, this is working. Then this is also working. So, but also make sure that you go back to your items VP, and also make sure that for the collision, simulate generation hit events. So now the story, what is going on here is we have a map array which holds all the attached equipment, but now we also need a map which also holds the attached actors as well. So the best way to go with this, just to make a duplicate of it, and if you just hold on this and you click Control D, this one is gonna be our attached actors, And this one, we are going to change our second variable type to actor, and it's going to be the object reference. And now we compile and save it. Then we are now going to go to our attached actor, and we are going to add our map. So basically what we're adding is our all the spawn values. We can just drag this one a bit forward, and this one can attach to our equipment slot index, and our actor is going to be from our return value here. Now let's compile and save them. Now we have to go to our remove attached item. Now here is where we have to remove the attached actor. We are going to get the attached actor. We are going to get now find, and here is where we are gonna destroy actor. Now here this is how we're gonna clear our attached actor. Now we compile and save it. Now let's see whether this thing works or not. So we select this, and now you see, you can see in the silhouette that it's coming and going. So that means it is working. And you know why this is happening? Probably I can tell you why. Because this should be in the offhand. And yeah, now let's try it out. See what can happen. Yeah. So it was more of a, see, this is the problem. If the naming conventions have issues. So, and now if I select this, so the issue for me why it didn't work was I had to go to its item. I kept it wrong. And so I had to go to our struct and change the item as item type, because in the previous those things have, again, the naming convention is very important, and also to make sure that it is under two hand. And yeah,